Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 23 here on General Manager Games. My name is Aaron, host of Around the World Sports, and this is our Arizona Diamondbacks playthrough in OOTP 23. And it was not a good season for your beloved Diamondbacks. Our pitching staff could never get it going, and we took I don't want to say a substantial step backwards, but definitely a step backwards. We went from 88 and 75 to 75 and 87, finishing in last place in the NL West. Some of our new players performed quite well. Some did not. So we'll take a quick look at our offensive stats first. Tamar Johnson, his first full season in the bigs, acclimated himself quite nicely to the tune of a 753 OPS, 3.3 WAR, stole 15 bases, 371 on base percentage, was quite good. Drew Jones finally got some playing time due to the injury to Kyle Greer, and he was actually quite good. 11 home runs in 88 games. Probably wrested that job away from Greer, who was hurt most of the season, and has a team option for this season that we will likely decline. Guy Garibay, his second full season in the bigs, just about as good as his first season. The WAR was a bit low. Average, everything was down a little bit. Average on-base percentage, slugging was down a bit. Walked 15 fewer times than last season, but still put up nearly 4 WAR. Julio Lujan put up another really solid season for us, 4.5 WAR. Came up one home run shy of 30 for a fourth straight season, but he is continuing to give us some really good play out in right field. Yordis Valdez we brought in midway through the season because he's elite defensively. And if he can play that well defensively, I don't care what he hits, frankly. Jairo Pomares, we picked up from the Giants last offseason, hit 36 home runs, drove in 107, 847 OPS plus. Antonio Gomez was okay. Picked it up towards the end of the season. But there was some bad, too. Jordan Lawler had a really, really difficult season. 80 OPS plus, 672 OPS. OPS was down exactly 200 points from a year ago. Need him to step it up next season. Jefferson Cuero, still not hitting as much as I would have anticipated given his batting ratings. Huckstorf was terrible, and Lucas Kelly was really bad as well. He was a Rule 5 guy we got last year, and he wasn't particularly good. And our pitching staff was just an abject disaster from the beginning of the season. We made a whole bunch of moves to bring in a whole bunch of players, and none of them really did anything. Adam Mazur was our quote-unquote ace, 9-15 with a 5.35. Andrew Taylor was terrible. John Allen Stogner we picked up towards the trade deadline, and he was actually okay. 5-3 with a 3.59, struck out 61 in 62 innings, so there's some encouragement there. Fran Vissamon was another one we picked up at the trade deadline. He looks okay as well. So, and we have some money to spend in free agency, and we know that Shane Baz is an option. So, assuming he's still there, that's likely the option we go after as we try to solve our pitching. We also picked up Grayson Rodriguez and DL Hall towards the end of the season, and they were actually pretty good. Rodriguez 4-1 in 26 outings, 1.2 WAR, 1.44 ERA plus, and DL Hall 3-2, 3.75 in 10 starts, 1.17 ERA plus. So we threw a lot of quote unquote crap at the wall to see what would stick. So hopefully some of it will stick going into the offseason. We have currently $26 million for free agents, $28 million for extensions. Fan interest is a 56. I don't know that bumping ticket prices is a good move just yet. We'll see what our fan interest looks like once we've made all of our arbitration signings. And we got a lot of those to deal with. So are any of these guys worth throwing a... No, I think we probably just let them all go to free agency. I mean, they're all popular, which is a little concerning, but we will hopefully make that up with most of these guys re-signing. So DL Hall wants 2.8. We'll offer him 265. Will that work, or does it have to be 27? No, 265 will work. All right, so we save 150K there. Adam Mazur wants 2.3, so 2650, like that. Yep. And again, I know I say this in most episodes, but I do this because if they're popular, you'll get a fan interest bump for signing them rather than it going to arbitration. If somebody goes to arbitration, you don't get a fan interest bump, so you're always better served offering them a contract. And, always better off offering them a contract. Balazovic was really good, and he's extremely popular, so if we sign him, we should get a fan interest bump for that. And we will absolutely make that happen. Jamie Melendez we picked up from Houston last season, and he was really good. So absolutely we'll bring him back. Grayson Rodriguez wants 3.6. We will bring him back. Oh, I got to show you who won and everything. I never got to that point. Edison Batista wants 1.1. So I'll offer all these guys ARB, and then I will show you who won the World Series and all that good stuff. Jordan Lawler wants 1.5. I think that's a no-brainer. I anticipate that he'll bounce back a little bit, but he'll be on a relatively short leash. Nick Allen is out for 7 months. Who do we have backing that up right now? Right, Yordis Valdez. We have him playing shortstop right now. So I think, first of all, let's re-sign Pomares. He wants 3.6. We offer him 3.4. Or does it have to be 3.45? Yeah, it's going to be 3.45. Oops. 3.45.0.0.0.0. All right. Let's get him signed. Huckstorf. I mean, he's a power bat-ish. Decent speed. He only wants 1.2. I mean, that's nothing money. Offer that. And does anybody want Nick Allen? I don't want to offer him extension. I want to see if anybody wants him. My guess is no, given that he's out for the next 7 months, but nobody wants him. Is there anybody that I want to potentially try to package him with? I just want to see. Lucas Kelly's ratings dropped a little bit over the course of the season, so let's see if there's any interest if we offer him out there. Yeah, okay. Nobody wants Nick Allen, so that's fine. So we will non-tender Mr. Allen, send him on his way. Chris Rodriguez is a free agent as well. What does he want to come back? $4 million. I mean, that's an option. I'm not going to do it right now, but it is an option. Any minor leaguers that we want to bring back? Santa Maria, I think we let him walk. Yeah, he hasn't pitched well. I love the movement in extreme ground ball, but he just hasn't pitched well. Yeah, none of these guys are... but I don't want to give up. Let's see. Actions. Minor leagues. Is it here? It's here, I think. Yeah, offer our minor leaguers all extensions and see what they say. All right. So your World Series champions are the Boston Red Sox. They defeat the Atlanta Braves in 7 games. You can see Red Sox beat the Mariners. Braves beat the Marlins, who are quite good at this point in this playthrough. Marlins took out the Padres and the Cardinals, while the Braves beat the Mets and the Marlins. And yeah, so the Red Sox are the 2027 World Series champions. So let's zoom ahead a bit, and we should get the. We got to look. I want to look at trainers and scouts, or trainers and scouts. So once this pauses and gives us our first signing, I'll be able to do that. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get a lot of players that aren't willing to come back. So Jackie Bradley Jr. retired. That's fine. Okay, well, there's a bug. He's unhappy with us. I don't care. What did I want to look at? Oh, right. Available personnel. Scouts and trainers. Still nobody that highly favors tools that's better than what we have, so we will continue to just run with where we are. Let's look at trainers. We got anybody who is better than what we have? It doesn't appear so. So we will stick with our trainer. And we signed him to, I think, a 2-year contract. Yeah, we let the AI control all this. I have no interest in dealing with all of that. So let's keep simming. And you'll see we get some fan interest bumps when some of these players sign. We're going to take some hits when some of those players don't re-sign. You can see fan interest bump for Balazovic, fan interest bump for Jordan Lawler, fan interest bump for Grayson Rodriguez, fan interest bump for Adam Mazur, for Vissamon. So we go from 53 to 65, which is good. So we have right now $26 million in free agents. Is there anybody we want to DFA? Elledge gets his money kind of off the books, so to speak. Gage Harrelson. I don't think any of these guys will be taken, so I'm not really too fussed about. And everybody else will keep. Yeah. All right. So let's keep going. So we'll have some money. We'll have some money to hopefully sign a pitch. I mean, that's really where my focus is on our pitching, is just to sign. Hopefully Shane Baz isn't asking for $40 million and we'll be able to get him for a reasonable contract, especially given that he's going to be out until May. So that may reduce his ask. Huckstorf. Is there anybody that still has to sign? Do we want to bring... I think I want to bring back Stroutman. Just because he's popular. He doesn't want to talk to us. All right. So let's just go. Doesn't want to talk to us. So we didn't have a great season, but I don't think we're that far away. I think offensively we're fine as long as Lawler hits better than he did last season. So we got our Gold Gloves in the AL. You can see there, Bitsko, Romo, Bohm, Adames, Witt, Meyer, Verdugo, Pache, and Rodriguez. And in the NL, Antonio Gomez wins one, so that's nice. Yeah, I don't think we're that far off. I think we just need a pitcher. I think we have a good kind of 2, 3, 4, 5, or manageable 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. Reliever of the year, Will Klein. He's out for the next 4 months. Platinum stick in the AL. Perez, Prado, Miranda, Witt, Meyer, Bishop, Buxton, Rodriguez, Colby Mayo. In the NL, Smith, Preciado, Abrams, Bogarts, Tatis, Soto, Springer, Harper, and Hendry Mendez. Wow. He's 23. 23 years old. Where did he come from? Was he just in their system? Hey, he was just in their system. Wow. Random talent bumps, guys. That's where it's at. That's crazy. Rookie of the year in the AL is Estevan Machado, and in the NL, Brody Drost. Good season for Drost. Players whose DFAs expire, so we can put them there. The DFAs expire. You know what I mean. It's probably not the right terminology, but you know what I'm trying to say. This is like the 4th video I've recorded in the last 24 hours, so my mind is a little shot at the moment, as I'm still on vacation when you guys get this video. I'm recording this on Friday morning. You guys are seeing this on Wednesday, so I've been doing nothing but recording videos since yesterday afternoon to make sure that the content is out as it's supposed to be. Alex Escobar wins the Manager of the Year in the National League. It's Cy Young coming up. I have a feeling this is going to be our first year. This is going to be it for us. Are we going to break through and win 95 games? I don't know, but I think this is the year we turn the corner. I think. I hope. We'll see. MVP, because we have a little bit of money. So, yeah. Nick Pratto is your American League Most Valuable Player. In the National League, Hendry Mendez, with Juan Soto finishing 2nd. Ugh. All right, I'm going to pretend that I don't see Juan Soto. That trade set us back significantly. Oh, and look who led the National League in WAR this year. Carlos Correa. So, Carlos Correa and Juan Soto are 1-2 in WAR this season in the National League. It's just staring my bad decisions in the face. Oh, come on. How long do I have to answer this? Because I want to see if we can sign Shane Baz, but we need the money to do so. So I guess let's just get up to free agency. Because that long term is a good decision. That's a good thing for us, because we can build fan interest and get a fan interest bump if we do that. All right, screw it. I think we're just going to do it, and we will. Yeah, all right, fine. Let's start a charity. All right. It's a good thing. Long term, it's a good thing. Short term, it may cause us to not be able to do what we wanted to do, but we'll see. So what do we got for international guys? Nothing. Okay. So free agency. Oh, tell me they signed him. They didn't. Okay, so did he accept a qualifying offer? Oh, damn it. He accepted a qualifying offer. Do they want to trade him? Walker Buehler's on the trade block. That doesn't help. Crap. Okay. Well, that sucks, man. Yeah, I mean, I give them like my top 5 prospects. Okay. All right. Well, that stinks. All right, but there were some other options. Torkelson's there. What does he want? $31 million and a comp pick. All right, let's just look. Let's start with starting pitchers. So the best of the bunch is Trevor Rogers, $25 million. I mean, I wouldn't be averse to paying him, 4 years, $20 million. Holy crap, man. 7 years, 5 years? Okay. Oh, man. He's the only good starting pitcher free agent. I'm not going to sign Trevor Bauer out of principle. Nick Lodolo, $13 million, maybe. Four years. Can we get him for 3 at 10? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would still like to bring in Rodgers. I'm hoping maybe that he comes back to us with a, hey, let's talk about this again. All right, so let's go to 6 years. I'll give him that 6th season. But I want these to be less. 22, 23, 23, 22, 20, 20. Okay, so he's not interested. We just pissed him off. It's fine, I guess. I guess it's fine. From a lineup perspective, what do we need if we need anything? Oh, Kyle Greer, I want him gone. Whoa. Okay, Kyle Greer has value. I didn't anticipate that. We could bring Alec Thomas back. I didn't think he was going to have value. Granted, it's a lot of teams that are trying to like pawn their bad contracts off on me, but that's exactly what this is. I mean, it's a maybe, and it's definitely a maybe on one of these guys if we can't sign. I mean, Oviedo I like. He's a free agent in 3 seasons. Patino was good last year, like 2 years ago, 2026. I mean, I wouldn't be against Oviedo if we can't sign Rodgers. Alejandro Kirk I like. $15 million for the next 4 years. Where does he play, though, for us? I mean, DH would be the only answer. Romo. I mean, can we do like a Kirk and Romo thing? We get you to retain. Huh. So if we could get Kirk for $7 million a year, he would be our DH. He would be our DH. Romo. I mean, do we really want to invest? Like, if I took Romo out. Okay, so they go over budget at that point. Crew's making 3-4. And I wish it wasn't a 4-year contract. That's my only concern. I just wanted to see. They're looking to move Kirk, and he's got a great bat, but he's truly nothing more than a designated hitter. All right, is there anybody else whose contract we're looking to potentially move? Not really. I mean, we don't really have any bad contracts on our team. We just don't have many contracts, period. What if I did Kyle Greer and Lucas Kelly? Does that get us legitimate players, or is it still more just contract dumps? It looks like just more contract dumps. I mean, I'm really not against the Alejandro Kirk thing, but I want to see what happens with Trevor Rogers first. I'm hoping maybe he comes back to us and says, "Let's talk." So I'm just gonna sim ahead to well, I guess we'll sim ahead to the Hall of Fame votings. We'll do that. Yeah, it's a bummer that Baz isn't a free agent. Trevor Rogers is not a bad consolation prize if we can get him to come back to us and be willing to. I mean, more than willing to pay him, $100 million for 4 years or something. Yeah, I mean, I'd be more than willing to pay him that kind of money. Has he signed with anybody? Okay, so the problem is our finances just dropped because of our finances up to a 75 now because of what we did with the oh man. I think we have to. Is Rogers still here? He is. I think we have to withdraw this. I think we just have to, because I want that money for Rogers in case he comes back to us. So we have $16 million now. So I would have to drop that first season below $16 million for Rogers unless I can get Hick or Greer off the books and not get any money in return. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to get almost nothing in return, which isn't great. Maybe I can find a team that wants to offer me a player for the minimum-ish, and we can get them to retain. Yeah, I mean, there's like a bunch of middle relievers here and stuff. All Dodgers, which, I mean, I don't care. They're just middle relievers. But, like, someone like Wu Yelland is at least well-known, so there might be, like, a fan interest bump that goes along with it. Get Aldo Ramirez, who's no good. Hans Kraus, who's no good. I need every penny. Here, have Roby Enriquez. Okay. And this is just a true salary dump, is what this is. Can we have Brennan Siegler? We can't. That's fine. You don't have to get so upset. Just asking. Okay, so they like all these players. That's fair. All right, whatever. I don't care. I just want to save the $3.4 million. So we will do that. Fan loyalty is a poor. I believe it was pathetic before, and poor is actually better than pathetic, believe it or not. So we're going to bump ticket prices up another 75 cents up to $20.75. Our total attendance was middle of the pack, though, so I think we're going to go to 21. Hall of Fame voting. Hall of Fame voting. Abreu, Beltran, Miggy, Cologne, Greinke, Molina, Pedroia. Pedroia's never going to make it, but I'm going to keep voting for him. Pujols, Sabathia, and who? King Felix? Sure, why not? All right, let's keep going. I'm putting all the eggs in the Trevor Rogers will come back to me and say I want to talk to you again basket. Because if that doesn't happen, that's what I was hoping for right there. That's what I was hoping for. So I got to get this down to like 19. Oh, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but we need an ace. He's an ace. 6 years, $124 million for Trevor Rogers. He is durable enough, having pitched 30 or more, having made 30 or more starts 6 of the last 7 seasons. He's put up 3 straight seasons of 3.5 or more WAR. He is a ground ball pitcher. Good work ethic, good stuff, good movement, good enough control. As long as he stays healthy, I think this deal will be okay. So let's get to the winter meetings and see if we can sign our guy. Will cost us a draft pick, but hopefully this will also bump our fan interest up into the 80s. And it said we had $44 million for extensions or something. So I'm hoping this is where we turn the corner. This is where we turn the corner now that it looks like we might have a little bit of money. If we can play well next season, next offseason could be a boon for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So, Wu Yeland, he's got to be on the 40-man. Fine. We only have 29 players on our 40-man roster. So, if we do sign Rogers, then we're going to be looking at a rotation of Rogers, Vissamon, Mazur, Allen Stogner, and then, Dale Hall or Andrew Taylor or Jordan Aguilar is somebody we could potentially try to move. He's making about $3 million. Juan Flores gets us another bat, a really good bat against right-handed hitters. Let's get them to retain. No problem giving up this guy. And to retain the whole thing, sure. You can have Eric Hernandez. That's good. All right. Can we get? I wonder if. Man, I hope he ends up on the Rule 5. That would be something. Manny Seda, Raul Mendoza. Cantu, tack on a bit more. What's a bit more? I don't know why the game likes Nin so much. But is that worth picking up Cantu? An 18-year-old, good defensively. I mean, what if I did this and then asked for someone like Rizzo? No. Or Seda. Or Mendoza. Give me Alex Lopez too. Definitely, maybe. No, you can't have Leftwich. All right, well, I'm not going to do this. I may try to move Nin elsewhere if the game likes him this much. This is fine, though. So we clear another $2.5 million, get rid of Jordan Aguilar, who, I mean, he was really bad last year, but was fine his rookie campaign. He's a captain, which is going to stink, but I think we still have enough captains, and we bring in a bat that can hit right-handers. What do we have for... I think we still have at least a captain. Yeah, Yordi's Valdez is a captain. Jefferson Cuero is now disruptive, so that's going to be an issue. You're going to have to go away. Can we trade catcher for catcher? Is there a catcher worth picking up here? So Nathan Hickey, 28 years old. He's got a bit of a bat. Not great defensively, but that's also what we're dealing with right now with Cuero. That's fine. Brandon Valenzuela, nope. I'm okay doing catcher for catcher. I am okay doing catcher for catcher. They have a prospect they're willing to give up. He's the number 33. He's the number 6. Give me a reliever. Not happening. Ariano, 0 chance of that ever happening. Cam Collier. Give me Cam Collier. That won't work. Rosales, Alejandre. Ooh, I like this guy. So do they, apparently. What if I give you Nin? Year-old Nin. I mean, you'll at least discuss it now. Can he field? Ooh, he is pretty damn good. But I don't want to give you Leftwich. So what else can we do to make this work? You want a Vila? No, what about a Rajo? Rickabaugh. I mean, I would give you Jackson Kahn. Extreme flyby. Yeah, we picked him up last year, but I'm fine with that. So we remove him. Yeah, I don't want to trade him. I mean, he's turned into a, I mean, as a bat, he's really good. What about if we give you a Rajo now? Yeah, I'm not giving you any of these players. Yeah, OSA isn't going to like him. So let's remove Hickey. That actually makes it worse. Interesting. Okay. And if I just did that. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, so I have to take that catcher. That's weird. Okay. Avila. Oh, right, it was Nin. They love Nin. They love themselves some Nin. All right, we're just going to hold off. I like Charia, but I'm not prepared to give up that much. So both of these guys need to go on the 40-man, and I guess we can just stick them both on the roster. It's fine. Winter meetings. Hopefully we don't get into a bidding war with Trevor Rogers, and we can just sign him. So let's look at the trade block now. Those are some decent bats on the trade block. Wow. Okay. They're all old, but yeah, they're decent bats. Winker's only making $11 million. Can't really hit left. I mean, he can hit lefties well enough. Patrick Bailey? Can I get Patrick Bailey for Cuero? I mean, that to me feels like a good deal for the Giants. Okay, so we can make this work. Who do we want to... I don't want to really give up any of those players. I mean, I guess Melendez is fine to give up. I mean, he was good last year, but... What about if we just give up Wu Yeeland? That doesn't change things at all. So would Melendez wouldn't be a better starter than Taylor, would he? No, but he's a high leader. I mean, Taylor is. I mean, last year he was bad. 2 years ago, or the year before that he was fine. The year before that, his rookie campaign, he was pretty good as well. I'm trying to avoid giving up popular players is the issue. I mean, I guess I could give you Taylor if you retain the entirety. I gotta back off some. Bonin, what if I remove Taylor? Lawler, Hall, Melendez, Rodriguez, Stogner, Taylor, Vissamon. Yeah, it's the same list. So he's a starter. He's not going anywhere. He's a starter. He's not going anywhere. Rodriguez was really good, and he's extremely popular. He's not going anywhere. Mazur's not going anywhere. Lawler's not going anywhere. DL Hall, I think, was good enough. Garibay and Balazovic obviously aren't going anywhere either. I mean, I don't care about Bonin particularly. He was good. Can I remove him and add something else? Yeah, I can. All right, you can have him. So really the only piece here that I'm concerned about moving is Andrew Taylor. Jefferson Cuero, trading him and bringing back Patrick Bailey, I think feels like a good move, even though our scouting is really low on him. I like that deal. What else can we get back, though? And they're going to retain, so we'll still have a little bit of money to play with. And obviously I can't add anything to this because I've already got 5 players in there. So it's just a matter of seeing if there's just another thing that they'll give me. Like, would you give me Braden Holcomb? No. Okay. Juan Perez? Not really close. Luis Trozera. I'm wasting your time. Okay. No Marvelous. All right, I'm going to just do it. So the price for giving up a troublemaker like Jefferson Cuero is Andrew Taylor, which isn't the worst thing in the world, I guess. But we bring back Patrick Bailey, who is a high work ethic, 28-year-old. He's a free agent, but I can't imagine he's going to want that much given the way his stats have looked the last few years. So we're going to make that deal. So Jefferson Cuero, good things will continue to improve. Patrick Bailey, we get a fan interest bump there. Lottery results. We're going to get the number 1 pick. We move from number 9 to number 1. Let's effing go. That is what we needed. We're going to get the number 1 pick in the draft next season. All right, so we pick up Patrick Bailey. Let's get a scouting report on him. And financially, we should have like $6 million, $5 million this year, $45 million next season. Let's see what happens with Trevor Rogers. Yeah. This is what I was afraid of. All right. So they bumped him back up to 7 years. I can't give you 7 years. I can give you 6. And if we knock $1 million, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million, like that. Oh, he wants the 7 years. What do we have for pitchers? Glasnow, he's making $28 million. Cade Cavalli, he's not making much, but he's not really that good. Zach Eflin wouldn't be a bad pickup. Walker Buehler's contract expires. Glasnow's making $28 this year and then a player option for next. Really? I have nothing that'll make it work. Really? Oh. Go kick rocks. All right, so Trevor Rogers is the play. I mean, if we have to go 7 years, we go 7 years. I just, can we at least make this a vesting option where you need to start 30 games and that way I can sort of fudge it? Wants it as a true player option. Okay. Can we do something like that? Shoot. If I don't get him to agree here, we're going to lose him. And that's... All right, that's about as far as I can go. 7 years, $159 million, and I am not even comfortable doing that, truth be told. That really worries me. Yeah, I'm not giving Trevor Rogers. I'm not giving a 30-year-old pitcher $27 million a year. I am not doing it. All right, so Alejandro Kirk in that contract traded to St. Louis. Interesting. San Francisco and San Diego make a deal. All right, so let's, I guess, go back and look at the trade block and go to Plan B. Zach Eflin. What would you want for Zach Eflin? Rodriguez, Mazur, or Garibay. 3 players I'm not going to give you. Okay, but that's fine. It's, at least I know there's something there. So he actually makes it worse. Okay. It's bugging me that what about Nin? Balazovic, yeah, Eflin's not worth giving up that much. All right, what do we have for free agent? Maybe we just, I don't want to say pocket it, but maybe we just we invest some of that into maybe we go back to Ladola. Will he talk to us? Nope. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, we pissed him off. That's not a surprise. Roansy Contreras, no. Reed Detmers, no. Well, that's disappointing. Doesn't look like we're going to be making... Cleonel Perez looks okay. But he's not kind of that ace we were looking for. That sucks. So let's, I guess... What do we do? What do we do? Because Lodolo was the next best option. And he's angry at us. So what if we look at relievers? We got Doval, Munoz, Clase, Cousins. What does he want to come back? 4.6. Doval wants 4.8. Munoz wants 6.7. Well, that's really disappointing. All right, so let's look at hitters. Let's just see what's available still. So we can bring Ketel Marte back. $18 million a year for Ketel. Pass there. Yeah, we missed the boat. We missed the boat on free agency. We could have made a run at Torkelson. We didn't do that. He signed elsewhere. And then Trevor Rogers just wants too much money. He just wants too much money. Bogarts, Tim Anderson, he's fragile. Kyle Tucker, excuse me, $22 million a year for him. He's only this year and next. Our outfield is going to be Pomares, Jones, and Lujan. We don't really need another offensive player. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to pick one up if we could find the right one, but we're set at first. We're set at second. We're set enough at short. We're set at third. Our outfield is fine. It's our pitching staff. I mean, right now our pitching staff looks exactly the same as it did last year. Mazur, Vissamon, Stogner, Jansen, and DL Hall, and our bullpen is worse than it was last year. So let's sign a couple of bullpen arms. Let's bring back Doval. He wants 3 years. Get him at 3. No. So 4 years at 4. Okay, he'll do 3 at 4. And then this is killing me. He wants $12 million. I'll pass. He wants 6.75. Cousins, a ground ball pitcher as well. Sir Anthony Dominguez, extreme ground ball pitcher. Cousins has been pretty good the last couple of seasons for us. Yeah, I mean, we can bring him back. He only wants 1 year, so let me take that. Yeah, 1 year, 3.6, that's fine. Then maybe we try for one more. Jeffrey Springs. He wants $9.5 million. Oh, I'll pass. Brian Abreu. He wants $10 million. That's disappointing. I mean, do we really bring in someone like Trevor Bauer for a year? Like, ugh. St. Louis is offering him 2 years. Needing 180 pitches. I mean, would you take like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, if he can give us this, or even if he can give us, yeah, I mean, if he can give us that, that's fine. All right, let's get up to the Rule 5, and then I will pause, and we will sim through the rest of the postseason, or the rest of the offseason. That's really, really discouraging. So we'll see what happens at the Rule 5. And who knows? Maybe we can. Sorry, just got distracted for a second. So yeah, losing Colby Aird hurts. We dropped to a 70 fan interest now. I mean, we have $9 million for free agents. We have $50 million for extensions. Market size hasn't changed. Loyalty has increased though. So, and we're gonna lose more fan interest as some of these players start to. All right, so we're at the Rule 5. So there's anybody we have to put on the 40-man? Yeah, we got a lot of people. I mean, we have the room, so I may as well just put them all on the 40-man. Can I do it this way? I don't care about him. Care about him. I don't care about him. Can I do it like this? I can. Okay. So let's get to the Rule 5. So we're picking 9th in the Rule 5. And we'll see what's available when we get to our pick. So no pitchers, as anticipated. There are never any pitchers. At least no starting pitchers. If we look at batting potential, it doesn't look like there's a ton here either. This could be a light Nelson Arata. And he's okay. Escobar Suero. There's a power bat. Ronald Hernandez. Decent enough bat for a catcher. Oh boy. Mabius looks like a decent catcher. Yeah, there's just not a lot here. Nothing here that really says, you know, I got to have this guy. There's not even anybody really here that screams to me, I got to take this guy so I can trade him. And I'm going to take Velasquez just because they wouldn't. They didn't want to talk about trading him, so maybe there's some value there. All right, well, that's going to do it for the Rule 5. Pretty disappointing Rule 5. Pretty disappointing free agency. Baz is now on the block. Okay. So they would have to retain 50%, which is fine. You want Wadib? I'm not wasting your time. What about Leftwich? That's crazy. Batista? Lucas Kelly? Belazovic? Mazur? Why offer him the qualifying offer and then put him on the trade block? Like, you guys are just dumb. All right, well, I really hate the idea of signing Trevor Bauer, but if he's at least durable and can give us 30 starts, and we'll just make sure that he doesn't hit the vesting option. All right, so I'm going to sim ahead, guys. If I'm able to sort something out, I'll come back when we get to opening day, and we'll go over all that. But we will be back. Well, you guys will be back in about 3 months, and for you, well, I'll be back in about 3 months, and it'll be instantaneous. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. It is right before opening day. We made one more move. We signed Rafael Devers to it's a 1-year contract. We will opt out after this season. $10 million. Another bat. He was popular. Figured it would give us another fan interest bump. We're up to 75 fan interest now. Revenue per game looks like it's up. I'm not going to play opening day. I've been playing way too much out of the park baseball over the last 36 hours, and I need a break. So we will set the rosters, and then we will call it an episode. So we have 16 pitchers on the roster. We got to send 3 down. So we will send Khan, Valadez, Acuna down for sure. And then we have to send one more. Jake Cousins' ratings have dropped. Yeah, I mean, we basically bring back the same bullpen, the same rotation we had last year, except it's a little bit worse. So that's not ideal, but we will manage, I suppose. Let's see. So I got to DFA somebody. I'll DFA Cousins. Honestly, his ratings have dropped. If somebody takes him, great. All right, so our rotation is going to shape up like this. Mazur, Vissamon, Stogner, Grayson Rodriguez, and DL Hall. God, yeah, our team is just not good, man. Our team is just not good. Yeah, I'm good with this, I guess. We'll put Balazovic in as a stopper. Yeah, and we'll just hope. What's coming up for free agents next year? Baz is eligible. Yeah, I mean, there are some names here. There are some names here that we may be able to do something with. So hopefully they don't all sign with somebody. We should probably... God, okay. We'll see how Rodriguez does, but I'm not giving him $20 million. We will see. And then, one bit of good news is we signed a pitcher. Signed him back on the 26th of October. Mario Sepulveda is a monster potentially. So got a couple of young pitchers in our minor league system that look like they might be special. Vinny Figueroa, who was our second-round pick last year. Jordan Leftwich, who was our second-round pick back in 2026. So we've got some pitching talent in the minor leagues. It's just still a ways away, which is not ideal. But yeah, I mean, we'll keep at it here. So we got 34 players. We got to send 6 batters down. Velazquez, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of. Southacene, Reimer, Pacheco, Ondina, and Yin can all go down. What does that give us? 28. So we still got to send, 2 more down? We have too many outfielders, and we have too many catchers. RJ Rickabaugh has gotten better, but we're going to start him in AAA. That'll probably be Bailey's replacement next year, although he doesn't want a lot of money to come back. He only wanted like $3 million, yeah. So we got to send one more. We'll send Lausch down for now. Yeah, we'll send Lausch down for now. All right, so let's set our lineups. And we will call it an episode. So Lujan, so our so Tamar Johnson bats leadoff. Garibay bats third. Lujan bats fourth. Lawler bats second. And that's kind of where we stand. Lawler's just not that good a bat, man. All right. Pomares. We have too many lefties. That's the problem. I mean, I guess it's not really a huge problem, but it's a problem. Devers will bat seventh. We're going to bat. Patrick Bailey's going to be our starting catcher. He's our DH. And Yordes Valdez will bat ninth at short. In fact, let's just make him a shortstop now so the game stops. Trying to put him at second. Let's see what the AI does here. Gomez will start every third game. Huckstorf, Flores. Yeah, I mean, Flores looks like he could be a decent bat against righties. He's not going to hit lefties at all, but he could hit righties pretty well. We go to left-handed. Let's paste the lineup. We got to come in here first. Copy the lineup. Now come in here and paste the lineup. Yeah, I'm not anticipating great things out of us this year, to be completely honest. Lucas Kelly continues to regress, but we'll start him at DH against lefties. Huckstorf. Pomares can hit lefties, right? Yeah, Pomares can hit lefties. Lujan really can't. And I think that's what we did last year, is we had Huckstorf in... we actually had him as the DH, but... So Pomares, Jones, Kelly, something like that. And then Lujan will get plenty of starts. I just don't want him starting every day against righties. So it'll be like every fourth day. Put him in there every fifth game. So he'll start a couple times a week against lefties. Against righties, obviously, he'll play every day. And his contract, this is the last big year on his contract. That's why we're up to $32 million for extensions. His contract drops to $28 million in arbitration next season. So we can see we had a lot of players who come off of the books next season. Players we're going to have to make decisions on. Really, actually, not really. I mean, Grayson Rodriguez is probably the only one that we really have to decide on. Balazovic and Hall, I mean, they're good, but, I mean, I'm not paying him $18 million, so those are easy decisions to make. So let's get to opening day. And we will call it an episode. We just have to sort out the pitching staff. I think there's enough offense. And we have the number 1 pick in the draft, which is going to be really nice. Move up from 9 to 1. I'll take that. We'll see what the... see, I don't think the draft pool is out yet, but we'll take a look. All right. Expectations, 500 baseball. We have none of the top 10 prospects, which is a little surprising given what we have in our system. number 6 overall system, Zamora, DeLucas, Sepulveda, and Morales. DeLucas is dropped. But that's what happens with these international guys. They don't all work out like they're supposed to necessarily. So yeah, I mean, revenue's up almost 30%. Money for extensions is at $40 million right now. Fan loyalty is a poor. We need to start winning with some regularity, and that will change that. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So I will be back on Sunday night with a live stream, and we will get up through, hopefully, the trade deadline. So, yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed that these young pitchers, because if these 3 guys can all continue to improve, we can have a decent enough staff. But they're putting up ERAs of 5.5. That's not going to cut it. So, let me know your thoughts, guys. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your support here on GM Games, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.